few announcements for today. Sorry, I've been wanting to chat for a while. Not necessarily to say good morning to Northern Ireland, although that's where I am. And oh, it's beautiful, yeah. That view is kind of like the view outside my house of a church that's near my house. Or like at least from my backyard or something. It's very familiar. Anywho, that good morning thing was from middle school. At my middle school, our vice principal, like every single morning, like before they did the announcements, he's like this big guy, but over the intercom he'd be like, "Good morning, Kenton Middle School," like really loud, and a lot of times it scared the poo out of me. So yeah, I will never forget that. He was pretty nice. I mean, he was the vice principal, so he like was in charge of punishment and stuff, but I never got in trouble, so I got along great with him. Yeah, so today I am going to do the last 500 words of my paper. I think I'm gonna just like skip lunch because it's well past lunch. I was looking for my phone. It is actually 3:14, aka 15:14. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. So I think I'm just gonna skip lunch, do the 500 words. I also need to email my volunteer placement supervisor, and I want to email my roommate Georgia back because we're sending emails back and forth. And I got her email last night, like at 3 in the morning, but I decided to just go to bed. So I'm going to email her back, and I need to email my supervisor, and then do the 500 words of the rest of my essay, and the bibliography stuff and everything. I was also thinking today, I have another YouTube account, Katie09, KATKADIE09. I could put a link down below, but I don't think I'm going to bother yet because I don't have anything on there yet. But when I go back to school, I might come up with the ideas here, but when I go back to school I might do some sketch type stuff to kind of mix it up a little bit and try that out. But that'll probably be on that channel, and yeah, we can't really do much here because I can't videotape and stuff outside a whole lot, so yeah, and we don't go to each other's house, or not enough, and yeah, so you can look forward maybe to seeing that, and yeah, I hope something exciting happens for you guys today, because the last 2 days, even me watching them, well, except the one where I went to school in socks, that was kind of fun in my opinion, that video, but a lot of my videos where I'm just here working on papers all day are kind of, even to me, boring, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm kind of interested because I'm like, oh, what I do, but other people might not be interested. Okay, on that note, I am going to work on my stuff, do emails, and do my paper. Yeah, so I will see you guys in a little bit. So, I just had supper. Like I said before, I didn't have lunch because of when I woke up and because I wanted to work on my paper, which I didn't end up doing. So yeah, I was gonna show you stuff down there, but my host mom and the kids, a couple of the kids were down there, so like working on homework, and she was doing laundry, and so I didn't pull this out, and because I would at my house, but I feel like if I would have pulled this out, so recording myself, they'd both look at me like I was nuts, or think that I was going to record them, and yeah, so I didn't. I also didn't get anything done before supper as far as like working on my paper, and I tried reading for like in the books. There's another book under there, but the one that I was looking at, it pretty much was talking about like one subject all the way through, and it's only relevant to part of my paper, so I don't know if I'll put any more from that in there. But I need some more for the, like I have a paragraph-ish, like a section on peace, because I have a section on peace, section on violence, because it's, peace is the absence of violence, that's the name of the essay. So, on the peace part I need to put more, so that's probably what I'll do now. Maybe look online, maybe just do stuff off the top of my head, because it's a lot of, opinion stuff. So yeah, oh, and I emailed both people I need to email. I got an email back from my volunteer lady. Turns out she's the principal, which I thought she might be, so, yeah. So I'm not gonna email her back yet, but I probably will at some point. And that's that. I'm gonna try to do something a little more exciting by the end of the day. I promise that I will try. But not a whole lot's going on because we didn't have class and didn't go near anybody, or didn't like hang out with anybody else outside of the house, and Sam's actually in another room studying right now. She's down having supper, getting ready to. Yeah. So it's just paper writing and procrastination and more of both. So yeah, I'm sorry that not much is going on. There will be interesting days, and after this coming week, I should have no more paper writing days for the rest of this year. And by this year I mean 2011. Because we'll have our classes, this is our last week of classes, and next week we have paper writing week, which I'm going to try to get my stuff done before then, so I can just eat candy and relax and play with the cat that they're going to get. And there's going to be 4 of us here during that. The rest of them are going to Scotland or something. There's going to be me, Kurt, one of the guys, Sam, and Megan. So hopefully we'll have some fun, maybe go to a haunted house or 2, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, that is it for now. Sorry I didn't do anything while I was eating, because that's sadly more exciting than this. Okay, so, sorry I heard a noise. Like I said, I didn't have lunch today, but I'm having what Taco Bell would call a 4th meal. Because I never have breakfast. I'm dragging that thing off the counter. Anyway, but yeah, I don't have breakfast, so of course I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have lunch, I just skipped lunch. I had supper, which you didn't see, but I talked about. And so now I'm gonna have a 4th meal, as Taco Bell would call it. Well, they pretty much made it as an excuse for people to eat later, but I'll take that. I am going to have peanut butter and jelly on toast and some chips and some of the Fanta stuff, and I think that's it. We'll see. So, this heater thing, it gets extra hot when the things, like these things, go down. When those are down, it gets extra hot. So, then to put toast on it, it gets really hot. So my toast is a little burnt because I left it to go, oh, it's about done, or maybe it is done. I left it to go get my, it's growling at me. I left it to go get my drinkage. I'll show you. this. I went into, oh, but I don't have a, anyway, I went into the other room to get my Fanta and I poured me a cup. And while I did that, my toast burnt because it was extra hot. So yeah. Have a little bit longer, I think. Do you hear that? It's growling at me. It's so warm right here. My hands are so cold. And we have blankets and stuff, but I don't want to like mess up my blankets before I go and get, like before I get in bed. I have to reorganize everything so I'm comfortable and warm. So I just like sit on top of my bed. I need like an extra blanket, but I'm not going to ask for an extra blanket because I'm not needy. I don't want to act like I'm like high class or something and I need like all these extra blankets for all these extra purposes. So yeah, I hope you can see me okay. This is probably better actually. Yeah, I'll be with you. Is that exciting enough for you? Oh, by the way, this is my fourth meal. Fanta, peanut butter and jelly, so they're taking a couple bites out. And potato chips. And I just made the rest of this. Oh, and I have this. That's where you hear the music. Okay, today was surprisingly, well actually yesterday and today, the videos were surprisingly long, despite the fact that I didn't really do much. But I did get a paper done today. Completely, bibliography, everything, so that's exciting. Tomorrow in our class, in the afternoon, so I can sleep in our class, we are doing our last mediation thing, because it's our practical mediation class. And then we have to do like a review or something over that. I don't remember what it's called, but we have to do some stuff for that, which isn't due till like the week after next. It's like the second week of November that it's due or something. Anywho, so that's pretty cool. But I'm going to try to get that done this week, and my last paper that's actually a paper done, because that thing only has to be 1,000 words, and then the rest of the papers are 2,000 words type thing, at least 2,000 to 3,000, I think. So that's that, and yeah. So I hope you all had a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.